if you just joined us, we're speaking to Chris Zass about his book that he wrote, man, and he's telling us an amazing journey of the book as well, to where he started and where he's going with the book, what's all the passion, and at the same time he's studying engineering, which is
shout out.
You know, it's quite confusing. So for me, it's quite tricky. But hey, he's doing it.
Is it a trend that smart people do not cut their hair? Like, what's up? What's up with the hair?
But writers, yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, I've realized that trend actually with writers.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't even know. Just well read.
Hey man, like
No, we don't really have time. Like honestly.
Come on.
I want to start writing. You won't really have time to go to the barber shop.
But you've got time to comb your hair.
It's the same time you take 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
You know, even shaving your hair, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to do cheese scalp.
Yeah, but reduce, bruh. Like reduce.
Even with a cut, it takes like if the person knows what they're doing, it's like you're 20 minutes in a salon.
Maybe in my salon, the guy who cut my hair takes a longer time.
Yeah. I don't actually blame him for taking so long, bro. Like, how much do you actually spend to cut your hair? I'm sure you pay extra, bro.
But we normally cut our hairs after releasing the book. Yeah.
All right. So you've released it. So what happened?
No, I didn't now release it first of all.
All right.
Yeah.
After that, then you.
And after that, I probably cut it.
No problem.
Your hair is too big. You need to cut it. Yeah, I feel you, Holmes. Yeah.
So here I've got one of the descriptions of the book. It says here, the best and the worst, two opposing results that could have run along the same way of love, affection and perseverance that does not always lead to a marvelous land on its own without some other virtues. I'm right? I'm really right. Huh? Yeah. Respect, discipline, and self-control end up forming a fundamental package of terms, and that finally adjudicate winning or losing, joyful or sad, happy or woeful. Wow. This man is moving. He's
He's moving, Holmes.
He's playing with words. And I mean, you are sitting there in the dark, right? And then you are there, you're like, Chris, you need to write something. I mean, the first word that came to your mind when you started putting down pen on paper, what was that first word that you were like, Chris, now you on it, dog? What was the first word? And
the
what
sentence.
made you start with that word out of all the words that you could have begin the book with?
The first word that came in my mind.
Yeah, like what made you chose that word? What's the reason? Because sometimes you find a book starts in the middle of nowhere, right? It says, and then this happened, you know. And I'm saying maybe you wrote this, then happened. Why that first word? Why that opening? Out of all the openings that you could have chosen, what was the running through your mind?
Good question. You know, as I say, the book is all about Africa, the pre-date of colonialism, before colonialism, where everything were glorious, you know, where Africans were living freely in the lands, like without any visa, passport, so without no boundaries.
Yeah.
Free, you know. So I started writing some several sentences, you know, related to the ancient Africa, to the old Africa, to the glorious one. So after writing, let's say I wrote 10 sentences. And then from there, I'm gonna pick up the most suitable one. That may suit my journey, my story.
Sure.
And then I go with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting, man.
feel you, Holmes. So, with writing, with the process of writing a book, is there anyone who's mentoring you or who's helping you, who's guiding you throughout on how you should, you know, construct your story and, you know?
Yeah, I do work with several authors. South African authors, Nigerian authors, Congolese authors as well.
Yeah.
These are my colleagues.
Which ones are you working with currently? That you've worked with in terms of regarding your book?
She is not that famous. But
shout out, man! You know you.
I've been attending a book launch. I mean, two weeks ago.
Yeah,
she's a lady. Her name is Motei.
Yeah.
She's in Pretoria, so she's mentoring me this. About the,
shout out to her. Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Nah, that's awesome. Shout out to her. And with following the passion, did you always have this passion before you came to South Africa? Were you writing already?
Yeah.
And who was the first person who helped you, you know, go through the channels in terms of getting your books published and getting your books done in terms of the work that you used to put in?
Oh yeah, I do work with the publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this book, I'm working a publisher who stays in in Pretoria.
That was the first person who helped you in SA.
No, not this is one of the first one.
Okay.
One of the first person.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I mean, who did you bump into when you got to SA?
Who
I just asked.
did a bomb?
Like the first person you were like, you my boy.
Yeah.
Like you know when you get off the taxi and then you see someone like, we go jail, you my person.
No, they actually come to me. I didn't go to them.
Sure.
They actually come to
Did
me.
the ladies do that
I was
also?
lucky to have people.
The ladies do that also. Ah, ladies, man.
No, because they had you Congolese, right?
Hmm.
They were like, Congolese.
Congolese guys.
Yeah, perhaps authors are really hopping.
Yeah.
When you write that, you really hop into people.
Mm.
So from people you may get inspired,
Yeah.
or you may inspire as well.
What's the best book you've ever read?
Whew. That's a tricky question, I've read a lot of books, and I don't want to hurt people.
What's the most amazing?
You're not hating
You're just choosing one.
Okay. I've read a book of Mr. Napoleon Hill.
Which one?
What's it
Napoleon
about?
Hill. He's an
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
Explain, bro.
Think
Yeah.
and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich?
Yeah.
I think I'll get that book. I wanna get rich, right?
Yeah, you must get it.
How has it helped you for so far?
Yeah, it's all about, because the guy is an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So we're talking about the entrepreneurial mindset, But the part that really caught me in the book is the way of thinking,
Mhm.
Even being wealthy or being rich, it's all about the mindset. You may be poor, like you don't have anything in your pocket, in your bank account, but when you set your goals and you decide to work for it,
Yeah.
you still gonna reach it. That's really the
Sure.
It's something that-
Hey man, you should borrow me that book. Hey, I don't. Hey man.
Presents in the building, and 15 minutes after 1 o'clock. We are nearing that second hour, the last hour of the show, man. We've been driving this car from 12. Now it is reaching that time of 2 p.m. In the afternoon. We are joined by Chris, the author of a particular book, which is interesting, I'm sure particularly many people are going to love it, especially if you are more of a conscious person, in terms of your reading. You're more of the serious person in terms of your reading. You need like your motivating things there in your book. You don't want to read about Batman, Superman, your superheroes. So it's one of those books where you just say you've got to go out and get it. And it's getting out when? September.
The 24th of September, yeah. 24th of September.
On Heritage Day.
Mhm,
Okay,
Heritage
if I may ask, because we want to wrap up the interview, why the 21st of
The 20. That's
the 24th?
Yeah.
Why on a particular day of Heritage?
Because I've been contacted to be part of the event that's going to take place at the bar. So the event is all about the Heritage Day. So I've talked to the organizers, and I was interested to come and speak about my book on the same day, because the book is all about heritage, what we got now as Africans. What is the heritage? What is the legacy?
Wow. Thank you very much for coming through, my brother. And where do people get you?
The world is moving and everybody's everywhere. You may catch me on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram.
Handles.
Hmm?
Handles.
Handles.
These ladies want you, man. You're on Facebook Live, so they see you. Comments there, see them running. Yeah.
I'm on Facebook.
That's
What's
Facebook
your name
Live,
on
yeah.
Facebook?
Chris Zas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twitter?
Twitter?
Chris Zas as well.
That's
Oh.
it.
And Instagram, Chris Zas. I don't change my names.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look out for the guy with the big hair. You get him.
But I cannot let you go before you say something about 1912 in Congolese.
In Congolese.
Yeah.
Oh, to the women.
Or to the women. Shout out to the women.
Even though they won't listen to me because it's...
No.
What language? Yeah. What language? Yeah.
Yeah, say something about us.
Okay. Ma vraie chérie à Congo, Nalela Binufort.
Oh,
Yeah.
papi.
What say?
I say, all the women, I love you so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
papi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Women, man, right?
And then you can shout out the groundbreakers though before you leave.
In my language or in English?
Yeah, in your language. We need your language. We need something new, dog. We need something new.
Yeah. Let me just say, let me put it this way. Bamasa na ngai ya ANC ya South Africa, trop de love pour vous.
Brah. Yeah.
It is one of those songs, man.
Shout out to my main G out here. He's doing the most.
Taking it way
International.
back right now. It is Tuk